This is a machine that generates ozone in order to purify the air inside the room. And of course, I'm using it in order to purify the air in my basement, in my studio, in my car, in my garage, or in my house. But you can go beyond that, especially if you're a business owner. You have like 1,500 square feet in order to purify and clean up that area, like kitchen or eventually storage unit. You're going to be able to easily set this one up to 180 minutes. So a couple of weeks ago, I've been cleaning my shit, and inside, of course, I found that somebody was living there for a long time because I found that eventually leftovers of whatever they did over there inside. Of course, in order to clean that, I washed it, but the smell still remained. And I used this machine a couple of times in order to clean up the surface. Not only that, eventually to clean up the smell, the air, and the outdoor from that. Works perfectly. Of course, it gives you a heads up of 10 seconds when you are turning it on, and of course you can easily put it on the door, the sign, to let people know that you have a process inside for them to not enter, because eventually you have to take all the plants out, all the animals, and of course everything that's living over there, because literally it kills all the bacteria and smell. And of course after that, when you are done, you have to ventilate the room for about 10 minutes in order for you to go back. So basically, when the timer stops, it's going to turn on the fan. That is going to work for 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can easily go inside and you're going to feel that fresh air inside, like an Arctic fresh air after purifying with the ozone machine. Of course, once again, works perfectly because I tested it, works perfectly. And of course, in order to turn it on, I have that 10 seconds in order to get out of the room. So I'm just going to get out right now because in 10 seconds it's going to start working. I'm going to leave this one on the door. And of course, after a while, I came back because the timer is by zero. Eventually, turn on the fan in order to ventilate the room. So I can easily set it up right here in order to work productively in a fresh environment, eventually purified air with all the bacteria out. Eventually, the table is clean as it can be, of course, without any smell, with that fresh air that eventually this machine provided. The ozone machine, that is definitely a recommendation from me, guys. If you guys need to purify your space, if you need to purify eventually your car, your garage, your business, this one is definitely great for about 1,500 square feet in order to utilize it. My name is Andre, and I absolutely approve this message.